Um, okay, before we get into today's topic, and we teased this last week, I want to get your opinion on this as a hitting expert, not just a coaching expert, but someone who also is very renowned when it comes to hitting. This article that came out, I was reading it from J.J. Cooper, writing for Baseball America, does a great job. And he talks about bats, the fastest average bat speeds, and this is across Major League Baseball, but I think it also translates, obviously, to softball. His top 25 list of the fastest average bat speeds for Major League hitters, and I have a point to this, and I'm gonna make my opinion before I hand it off to you. Giancarlo Stanton is number one. The average, by the way, for whatever reason, people think Major League hitters are some of the best hitters, swing a bat 90 plus miles per hour. They may do that once in a while, but it's not on average. It's very, very rare, as told by this list. But Giancarlo Stanton, 77.2. His average exit velo, 93.4. Franchi Cordero came in number two at 74.5. Mike Trout, 73.8. Now, you look down the list here, and you're looking at the same list that I am. Ellie De La Cruz, Ronald Acuna Jr., Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, Byron Buxton, some of the top hitters, Shohei Ohtani, some of the top hitters in all of baseball, Major League Baseball. Mm-hmm. They are right there in the middle of the pack. And then you look at the bottom of the list. Let's say a Christian Walker has put up some good numbers this year. 72.5. He's at the bottom, let me see here, bottom six. So he's 19th, right? Julio Rodriguez, 72.6. He's having a really good year, too. Started off slow, but is having overall a really good year, hitting 283. Manny Machado, a superstar, right? 72.4. Matt Olson, who's having a career year. I mean, the guy, I think the other night in Washington, he hit a home run. It looked like he hit a home run opposite field to left down the line. It looked like he hit it off the end of his bat. That's how good of a year he's having. I don't think he hit it off the end of the bat, but it looked like he did. Stays in the zone for a very long time. Point being, Matt Olson, 72.4. Among that list, the top 25 fastest bat speeds, that's the lowest on that list. So I'm looking at bat speed as something that almost like as a fastball, and JJ talks about this in the article, where if you're a pitcher, that velocity that you may have may not translate to success. And that's why I always say bat quickness is more important than bat speed, because the numbers say it right here that bat speed, that metric, in my opinion, could be a little bit misleading and sometimes a little bit inconsistent when you're evaluating a hitter.
Yeah, and I think the language you just used is perfect. It can be misleading, and it's not the end-all, be-all. I think we so badly want to put hitting in a box where if we could say, hey, if you improve this metric, it's going to lead to on-field success. And obviously, this is showcasing that it matters. These are some of the best hitters in baseball showing up in the top 25. But it's not, the best hitter in baseball is not number one, and the second best hitter is certainly not number two. And you have some guys on here who the number two guy is hitting below 200. So there's way too many factors that go into it. And I think too, it's how does someone achieve this average bat velocity? Is it requiring so much effort, so much force for them to try to create this bat speed? And are they, as a result, an all or nothing hitter? And what I like too is they put the average exit velo right next to it. So it is interesting to see how it almost seems like exit velo correlates a little bit more sometimes with some of the hitters. Because that probably means that they are achieving this bat velocity with accuracy, which means their quickness is intact, which is allowing them to hit the sweet spot more often, allowing them to have more success, and allowing them to hit the ball harder more often, because you could swing a bat really hard, hit off the end of your bat, and it's not going to go very hard.